listen up, folks, and hang on to your socks. This is Rap Master Roy, the human beatbox. I'm heading out the door and on to the links. Finally, I can tell you exactly what I think. I've always been shy, I'm not one to boast. But since you're all here, making your toast, I couldn't help thinking that it might be fun to tell you all about all the things that I've done. 'Cause I'm in the prime of my life. I'm in the prime of my life. Hey, ever hear the one about the Wang salesman? Sales at Prime were in need of a boost when Joe lured me over back in 1982.
Roy, I need you.
I remembered Henson from our IBM days, back when I had hair and his wasn't gray. I agreed to join Prime cause I liked the compensation, but I must confess I had another motivation. Joe's a great CEO, but as a golfer he stinks, and I'd have lots of chances to whip him on the links. Because I'm in the prime of my life. I'm in the prime of my life. You know, I had a problem when I tried out for the high jump in college. My biggest challenge was the pro club circuit. It can be pretty tough if you don't know how to work it. Eating and drinking and talking and strutting made it hard to find time to work more on my putting. Hey, you know they call me Long John Silver. Wanna know how I got that nickname? I'm in the prime of my life. I'm in the prime of my life. Hey, you know that Diana Nyad was a heck of a gal. All in all, it's been a great 6 years, but every so often my job would interfere. Every time I'd manage to trim off a few strokes, we reorged the company. I mean, it was a joke. When I talked about chip, they thought I meant Motorola. I was talking about my chip shot on the 17th hole. I'm in the prime of my life. I'm in the prime of my life. I'm in the prime of my life. It's often been asked, is there life after Prime? Well, Joe, Gale, and Mask have had a pretty good time, but they don't have my charisma, they don't have my appeal. That's why I just signed a TV commercial deal. Now every time you turn on your set, I'll be there on the screen, and this much you can bet. UHF, VHF, any time of day, when you see me smiling, I know you're gonna say that I'm in the prime of my life. That reminds me of the story about the cannibal supermarket. In the prime of my life. You know, I knew it was time to retire when Mary Kay beat me on the golf course in Hawaii. The prime of my life.